Hi everyone, I'm Maria from My Cancer Journey. I have been diagnosed with advanced ovarian cancer, and I vlog about my experiences going through the whole cancer journey, the symptoms, and life in general as well. So welcome. I have a really busy day today. So my daughter's going to pick me up because I'm not able to drive. And I have a paracentesis scheduled at 10 a.m. And then I have chemotherapy scheduled for noon. And I had some blood work drawn yesterday because the fatigue has been overwhelming on gemcitabine, and it showed that my blood levels and hemoglobin had dropped to an unacceptable level. So I'll also be getting a blood transfusion. This is the first time I've ever gotten a blood transfusion, but I'm hoping that with that, I'll have more energy, my blood levels will go back up, and some of the things that are so challenging maybe falls by the wayside. My potassium levels also have not recovered at all, so I'll be taking potassium supplements, so hopefully those levels will come up. I know that it's at a level that they're concerned about, but exactly what the concern is, I don't know. I didn't ask. I'm like, well, I'm more concerned about some other things like tumor markers. So as you may know from my last video, my tumor marker went up a lot because, hey, Taxol wasn't working, and the cancer was growing, and my tumor markers went up accordingly. But after only one treatment of gemcitabine and carboplatin, from last week to this week, my CA-125 tumor marker went down about 10 points. Not a huge jump, but I'm going to take everything I can. So I view it as a good sign that the gemcitabine is doing its job, and I'm on my way to recovery, and at least getting this cancer managed so it stops growing, and I can live my life the way I've always wanted to and planned to, rather than the way it's been the last few months. We were able to get away to Ogunquit, Maine, earlier this week. We had such a great time, even though I was struggling with the fatigue. And so I'd sleep through the night, and then I'd have a nap for about 2 hours in the morning, and then 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon. In between, I was able to just sit and watch the ocean. I was able at some points to be able to walk out near the water. Here's a few clips of our adventure. It was exactly what I needed, and it presented a way for me to be able to go see the ocean, and also take into consideration that anytime I walk more than, about 20 feet, I'm usually become pretty breathless and unable to continue without resting. So, hey, hope you enjoy these clips, and stay tuned for today's chemo and blood transfusion. And
they have only 20 total yards to show for their offensive effort today, but they do have possession.
so we're here. It's a little less than 77 degrees, but it is gorgeous. I love the ocean. Same thing with Harley. Oh, you see Mama. See Mama. The view from the room can't be beat. So my paracentesis is done. I had about 2 liters removed. So I think that's good because the amount of liquid that has been accumulating in my abdomen has slowed down. While I still need the paracentesis, hey, it's less. And it helps me breathe so much more without all that fluid in my abdomen. So now we're just hanging out until it's time for my chemo and blood transfusion. So I am so tired right now, but getting ready for the blood transfusion.
If you didn't take a picture, it did not happen.
That's absolutely true. And here it goes. So it's been a long and really tiring day. I'm exhausted. I got home and I slept about 2.5 hours, and I need to eat a little something for dinner, but I'm sure I'm going to be able to sleep right away. But overall, I'm hopeful that these treatments that I received today will really start turning things around for me, and this weekend I'll start feeling better. So as always, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for your encouragement, and just thank you for being there. Have a good one.